service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
The serve, dug out by Bishop, this to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side, Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side, big kill, blocked at the net, kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court, here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
Header serve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it, it's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Culp gets the kill.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Monday afternoon from Wyndmere, Lidgerwood, and Fargo Oak Grove in Enderlin. This is game number 2 of the Region 1 quarterfinals. Northern Cass won 3-0 against Sargent County just moments ago. I'm Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here in Enderlin. And earlier this season, Oak Grove won 3-1 at Wyndmere, Lidgerwood in the only meeting on September the 15th. Fargo Oak Grove, head coached by Michaela Hestall, 15 wins, 15 losses on the season, 7-4 in Region 1 play. For Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the number 5 seed, 20-11 on the season, 6-5 in the region, head coached by Tanner Carlson. Wyndmere Lidgerwood won 3-0 over Tri-State in the opening round to get here today. Winner advances to tomorrow night's semifinals, and they'll play at 6 p.m. We'll continue on our pregame show after this on your live event.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
As we continue here on our pregame show between Fargo Oak Grove and Wyndmere Lidgerwood, as they're getting in some of the final hits here today in Enderlin. Fargo Oak Grove, 0 state titles in program history. Their last state tournament appearance came in 2019 when they finished 30-8 on the season, finishing 3rd place in the state. And they also have made state in 1999 for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. 0 state titles in program history. Twice they've made state tournament appearances in 2003 and 2009. One thing of note, Wyndmere Lidgerwood has lost in the regional quarterfinals the last 9 seasons. This has been the hump they've been unable to get over. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, the Grovers, they lost for Fargo Oak Grove. Taking a look at what happened last year to Hankinson in the opening round of the quarterfinals, of the Region 1 tournament. Wyndmere Lidgerwood lost to Northern Cass in the quarterfinals as well. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll continue with some of our pregame show, and also we'll get to our player profile that's coming up next here on your live event.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. It's conveniently located between Fargo and Grand Forks. Hillsboro is a growing community with solid local schools with high graduation rates. There's an industrial park ready to host a new business. And there's Woodland Park with activities all year round. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation asks you to take a good look at Hillsboro when you're thinking about a place to put down roots and grow. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroND.com.
Final segment here on our pregame show between Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Fargo Oak Grove. The Grovers, again, 15-5 on this season. They've had a really nice year so far for head coach Michaela Hestalin, and they get going here with Weber, their Ava, the senior libero, also Peyton Downs, an outside hitter. Mari Bolmi and Macy Tong at opposite, but can she play in the middle as well here for the Grovers, and Ella Olson. Those are some players to watch out for throughout this volleyball match, and Ellie Machaya here at the center spot here for Fargo Oak Grove. For Wyndmere Lidgerwood, this is a team that's won 6 out of 7, including a 3-0 sweep at Tri-State on Friday here for Tanner Carlson. Carolyn Pitts from a season ago was on the all-region team here as a sophomore, and she's just a junior here for the 6'3" middle hitter. So it's going to be a lot of Carolyn Pitts without question that we're going to be talking of tonight. Some size at the net as well with a senior and Grace Kaczynski at 5'10", a 5'11", in a Jordy, also a sophomore. Others that are 5'10" here on the roster, and Dotson Rod here, Samantha, and also McKenna Vosberg, a junior at 5'10". So Wyndmere Lidgerwood does have some size that they'll throw out here of Fargo Oak Grove. That does it for our pregame show. We come back after this. Take a look at the starting lineups and the opening serve from Enderlin. Winner plays against Northern Cass tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the region semifinals. Loser as their season come to an end. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on your live event.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. you get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
As the starting lineups are being introduced here between Fargo Oak Grove and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Here, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from Enderlin as we get ready for this volleyball match. As we'll take a look at the starting lineups here for the hometown Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. You have Ella Olson, Taylor Christensen, Autumn Kramer, Ellie Machaya with her, Peyton Downs, Mari Bolmy, and then Macy Tong here will be part of the starting rotation. The libero and Weber here, the head coach, and Michaela Hesdalen. And that's Ava Weber again here for Fargo Oak Grove. The starting lineups for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Akira Johnson is the libero at 5'6", a junior. Tara Healy, the senior, at 5'7". Emerson Johnson, the sophomore, at 5'8". Caroline Pitts, the 6'3" junior. Lauren Oster, the 5'4" senior. McKenna Vosberg, the junior, at 5'10", and Hannah Fowler, the senior, at 5'6". Wyndmere Lidgerwood under the guidance of Tanner Carlson. It's Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Fargo Oak Grove. First serve is next on your live event.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Fargo Oak Grove. Winner will tangle with the Northern Cache Jaguars coming up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here on yourliveevent.com. Going to be fun to see what happens. Some other scores coming in. Region 5, Garrison, the Troopers, 3-1 winners over New Salem Almont. Up in Region 6, Monadar Redeemers defeats New Hope West Hope Newburgh 3-0 here tonight as well. We'll get to some other scores as those come in throughout the day. Opening serve at 4:38 here on a Monday afternoon. This will go outside here to Fargo Oak Grove, and that's with Machaya pushes it over for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. That's going to get over then on the third with Oster. Coming up middle for the tip and kill is Ella Olson. Ella Olson earns the first kill here for Fargo Oak Grove. At the service line here for the Grovers will be Peyton Downs here for Fargo Oak Grove. Into the back for Wyndmere Lidgerwood here. They'll set it up with Emerson Johnson outside double block. Ava Weber able to get there at the 10-foot line now. It's going to be Autumn Kramer over on the third. Warbird set up middle here through that double block, and that's going to be Caroline Pitts, the all-region player from a season ago. Pitts earns the block here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Been fun to follow along this season here in Region 1 play. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, maybe a team that's just flown under the radar with 20 wins and being the number 5 seed here in the region. As Pitts gets this one over down the line on the third. There is Weber. Back set on the way after the hit by Christensen. This one comes across, kept alive by Machaya. Now it's going to get over on the third with Kramer, and Pitts does a good job avoiding the net to get that one over on the third. Kramer here at the attack line comes across. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with the volley. This one at the net, tipped on the way after the hit there by McKenna Vosberg. This one gets over on the third for the Grovers. Set up, we'll see it goes middle, double hit. Pitts sees it, and she earns the tip kill. 2-1 for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. The Warbirds last season lost to Northern Cass in the quarterfinals. They would like to get to the semis and tangle with the Jags and maybe have a little revenge against the #1 team in the region. And Pitts earns a block at the net, kept alive though. This one comes right across. Fargo Oak Grove a little helter-skelter here offensively. Machaya gets it over on the third. Outside Vosberg hits one into the net, and the Grovers earn the point. Anytime you get to a postseason, you have some jitters alongside just maybe playing in a venue you haven't played at in a while. If teams 1 year play at Enderlin, the next year they don't unless it's in a non-conference or a tournament setting. Cross-court hit for Pitts with the indentation, and Pitts earns her second kill of the match. Fargo Oak Grove on this season, they've lost 3 straight to close out the year, but they played an awfully good schedule to close out the year, as well did the Grovers. 3-1 against Fargo South, 3-2 they lost against Kinder, then swept against Northern Cass. This one tipped over on the third here by Gracie Kaczynski. Outside, Kramer hits the ribbon of the net and falls across for the kill. So Kramer earns the point. Kaczynski on the floor now for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and a serve upcoming here for Ellie Machaya, the junior setter. Machaya on the way, hits one down the line. This one will be at the attack line here for the Warbirds. Kaczynski across there for the Grovers is going to be Weber. Pushed across here for Fargo Oak Grove into the back out of play, and the point is going to be awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood now at 4-3. These two teams, Fargo Oak Grove got a really good start, and then all of a sudden, again, had to play some tough competition down the stretch. Went 5 with Kindred, which really determined who was going to be the 4 or who was going to be the 3 seed in this Region 1 tournament. In the middle, Kaczynski back left corner for the kill, and the Warbirds earn the point. Kaczynski, the senior at 5'10", service on the way here for the Warbirds. Looks to be an Emerson Johnson here as the Warbirds out in those gold numbers with black jerseys up front. Tip on the way. This one will come across and in here for Fargo Oak Grove. The dig and kill here for Autumn Kramer. And seeing that one come down to earth was McKenna Vosberg there, and thought that there might have been hit a little bit farther out of play. Was not. Point is awarded to the Grovers. Fargo Oak Grove will be on to serve here. And a nip and tuck early set number 1. That might be your first ace, and it is. Ace here for Fargo Oak Grove, as this will be Azana Lucian. And Azana's done that a lot here this season for the Grovers. Able to be really productive for head coach Michaela Hestalin. This one comes across for Wyndmere Lidgerwood here. Able to get that one over on the third for the Grovers. They'll go outside here. This one over the double block after the hit by Peyton Downs. Dump kill opportunity on the way for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. This one's going to get tipped at the net on the way for the Grovers at Balmy, and then hit over by Pitts on the third. Set up here outside goes Fargo Oak Grove down the line. Kept alive by the libero here for the Warbirds. In the back by Johnson. Kept alive again for the Warbirds here. Longest rally of the night. Set coming. Peyton Downs unable to get it over, and the point goes to the Warbirds. Scrappy point goes to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Service on the way here for the Warbirds, as this will be with Vosberg, the junior. Hits one to the opposite libero here on the way with Weber. This one at the 10-foot line gets over on the third by Lucian. Now where will Wyndmere Lidgerwood go? They'll go to Kaczynski over that double block for the kill off of Weber. Kaczynski here earns her second kill of the match, and Wyndmere Lidgerwood now leads it by 2 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament quarterfinals here today from Enderlin. Northern Cass already punched their ticket to the semifinals. There's 3 spots remaining. Kaczynski with the dump. Weber does a good job sprawling after that one, and the Grovers get it over on the third hit. Set up here for for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and the Grovers will get it over with Weber. Set up, here's Emerson Johnson in the middle. That one gets over on the third. For the Grovers here, they'll go outside on the hit with Peyton Downs for the kill. Downs the third Grover to earn a kill here for Fargo Oak Grove in this opening set. And for Fargo Oak Grove, they'll come on and serve here with Weber. Fargo Oak Grove won't make too many adjustments throughout the match in terms of players. They have about their 7 or 8 that they will contend with, and Weber earns the ace, the second one here for the Grovers, and we're knotted at 7 apiece. So you have one by Lucian, one by Weber, both seniors here for head coach Michaela Hestel, and serve continues. Set up on the way here for Emerson Johnson in the back. Kaczynski is there. Goes for an attempt, then no one talks in the back row here for Fargo Oak Grove after the double hit, and the Warbirds will award the point as they lead it by 1. Wyndmere Lidgerwood able to be the number 5 seed. They defeated Tri-State at home after getting swept by Richland, which for Coach Tanner Carlson, hey, you know what? That just might have been one where you just kind of chalk up to the opposition in Richland, and maybe that was the best thing for the Warbirds, able to get back on the floor quickly. Then at the end of the regular season to the play-in against Tri-State, play awfully well against Tigers. We'll see if that can result in a win here as the 5 seed in this tournament. This one after the double block here on the side for Fargo Oak Grove. Ella Olson earns the block, and now we're knotted at 8 apiece. Tied at 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8 early on here in the first set. Service on the way for the Grovers. That will almost result in the third ace. Backs on the way, Carolyn Pitts. And Fargo Oak Grove will have to get this over with Weber on the third. They do. Set up quickly, dump kill on the way, but that'll be out of play, and the point is awarded here to Fargo Oak Grove. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here in this Region 1 volleyball tournament in the opening set on yourliveevent.com. This one goes into the back. Carolyn Pitts can't get over that double block, and then it goes back on the Grover side, and they'll have to get it over on the third with Weber. They do. This one set with Johnson coming up. Pitts for the kill. Caroline, now has her third kill, and we're knotted at 9 apiece. Service on the way here for the Warbirds and Lauren Oster. The senior on to serve. Weber with the dig. We'll see where the Grovers go here with Christensen outside. They get it over on the second with Olsen. Pushed across on the way. Grovers were ready for that one. Back set. Here's Machaya as she gets it on the outside. Tied at the net. Tipped over by the Warbirds. Unable to do anything with it. Point goes to Fargo Oak Grove at 10-9. Still to come, the Central Cass Squirrels going up against the Hankinson Pirates later tonight, 25 minutes after this game concludes. Then the nightcap will be the 3 seed of the Kinder Vikings and the 11 seed of the Richland Colts. Set up on the way here for Johnson. Pitts able to tip that one over. Good job by Christensen to track it down now at the 10-foot line. Cross court on the hit and the kill for Autumn Kramer. Kramer with her third kill here for the Grovers. It's now 11-9 Fargo Oak Grove. Service on the way for the Grovers here, as this will be the first service there for either team here this late afternoon, early evening. If you're just joining us, winning in 3 sets, Northern Cass over Sargent County. Set 2, though, went the distance and some 27-25 for the Jags over the Bulldogs. Winner of Northern Cass awaits the winner of this one to come tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on your live event. Fargo Oak Grove into the back. Good sprawn attempt by Johnson to keep it alive. This one gets over on the third then by the Warbirds. Where does Oak Grove go? They'll go middle. Getting that one across was Olsen. A little bit off balance. Then Pitch trying to win a joust at the net. Unable to do so. Quickly back on the Grover side. Here goes Kramer. Good spot for the kill. 12-10 Fargo Oak Grove here in this first set. Kramer now with 4 of the 12 points here for the Grovers in terms of kills on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Serve on the way for Fargo Oak Grove. Down the line, Warbirds dump it across. Fargo Oak Grove, this one will come and get volleyed over then on the third. Here comes Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Middle, Pitts through the triple block. Yes, sir. Pitts with another kill. That's her 4th. And Fargo Oak Grove still with the lead, and Pitts will come on to serve here for the Warbirds. As the crowd continues to file in, and some members from the previous game waiting to see how this one turns out. Outside here for Vosberg, down the line after the recovery by Christensen. Outside Kramer for the block and point. It's Kramer's world, and we're just living in it with her 5th kill. 13-11, Grover. Serve on the way by Ellie Machaya, the junior setter here, part of her and Christensen here for Fargo Oak Grove. Outside Kaczynski over the double block for the kill. It's Kaczynski and the Pitts Law Firm here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood so far at the net. Kaczynski with 3 kills. Pitts has 4. Serve upcoming here for the Warbirds in Emerson Johnson. Johnson into the back, kept alive there by Peyton Downs on the quick push, hit over on the 3rd by the Grovers. This one at the net, able to get over with Vosberg on the short hit. Fargo Oak Grove goes outside. Kramer going down the line, kept alive though by the Warbirds. Joust at the net. Well, that's going to be won by the aforementioned Kramer. Kramer right now really starting to heat up and make an early case for an Enbridge Energy player of the match. Kramer will come out quickly on to serve. Now for Fargo Oak Grove in this rotation is Zanalushin. A 2-point edge here for the Grovers on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. On to serve. Warbirds going middle. Kaczynski back left corner in for the kill. Reminder fans, this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Semifinals tomorrow, 3rd place in championship, barring Mother Nature on Thursday as well. Back set here for the Grovers after the hit by Mari Bolmy. Pushed over on the 2nd, then by Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Outside on the way is Peyton Downs with the hit. Here comes Kaczynski in the middle, off the block for the kill for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And we're knotted at 14 apiece. Serve upcoming here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. McKenna Vosberg here. What more would you expect in a 4-5 matchup? Back and forth. Peyton Downs outside, 1 block. Kaczynski is there ready for the dump. Kaczynski now winds and delivers a kill. 15-14 here for the Warbirds. And Wyndmere Lidgerwood has their first lead since it was 8-7 for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in this first set. Service on the way for the Warbirds. This at the 10-foot line for the set. Outside Christensen, hit over by Downs. Back set on the way here by Johnson. This one, joust going to be won by Kaczynski. Fargo Oak Grove looking for the dump kill opportunity, and they're going to get it. Good placement there by Taylor Christensen for the Grovers to earn the side out, and the serve right back to him. 15-15. For more information for our scoreboard sponsor, go to dhbanknd.com. That's dhbanknd.com for Dakota Heritage Bank. Wyndmere Lidgerwood here. Kaczynski in the middle, blocked at the net. This one going to come over on the Grover side, and there is going to be Taylor Christensen for another dump kill. She's done it once, she's done it twice, and the Grovers now lead it by 1. Service on the way here with Weber as the senior will come on here. Service on the way here again for the Grovers. Wyndmere Lidgerwood pushes it across with Kaczynski that gets over Weber, and the point is awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. 16 apiece, something to make you maybe feel a little bit more like springtime. The Twins picked up Sonny Gray's option but declined Miguel Sano and pitchers Archer and Dylan Bundy's options here in terms of their current structure. This one hit over on the 3rd by Lucian for the Grovers. Which team is going to find that little 4-5 point run in a row? Well, for Fargo Oak Grove, Ella Olson earns the block and gives Fargo Oak Grove the lead. It's a volleyball match like this. It's that team that can find that little bit of momentum, get 3-4 points that might turn over the game or a particular set. And there's an ace for the Grovers at 18-16. Ace on the way. This would be by Taylor Christensen, the 3rd ace by 3 different players for Fargo Oak Grove as Christensen continues to serve back left corner. Wyndmere Lidgerwood outside Pitts. Cross court Weber there comes back on the Warbird side. Pitts get up and then it's blocked, dug out in the back. Here comes Machaya with the tip down the line, covered nicely by the Warbirds and Healy. And Pitts has to hit this one over on the 3rd. A chance for the Grovers. Where do they go? They go outside. Peyton Downs back left corner. Was there touch? They're asking for it, and yes, there was. Touch at the net. Point awarded to the Grovers, and a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North Scoreboard. Grovers lead it by 3.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North here on YourLiveEvent.com. Bank North offers the traditional advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For more information, visit ibanknorth.com. That's ibanknorth.com, or stop by one of their locations today. Got a couple of different camera angles for you here from the Crow's Nest in Enderlin. I'm Chase Miller. Joey Hughes running the center court camera here today in a tightly contested volleyball match here in game and match number 2 of 4 of the quarterfinals. And Bank North providing our timeouts here. We might need a bunch of them in this volleyball match between two teams. They're trying to find their rhythm, and a 3-point edge right now for the Grovers since we're tied at 16. Pitts gets blocked at the net. Kept alive there in the back by Johnson. Across it goes for the Grovers. Now Peyton Downs in the back. Johnson is there. This one gets set up. Pitts again over a triple block for the kill. Pitts earns kill number 5 here for the Warbirds. And now we'll see if Wyndmere Lidgerwood can come back on a little run of their own. Service on the way. Weber in the back. This one will be tied at the net. Taylor Christensen with the set. Here comes Johnson. Middle, Pitts, tip, and kill. Give the assist on the way to Emerson Johnson. Pitts earns another one. She's got 6. Kaczynski has 7, and the Warbirds are down by 1. Service on the way here for the Warbirds as it goes into the back. Weber with the dig. This one set up middle. Olsen. Johnson gets down to a sprawling knee. That's Kiara. Outside here, Valsburg able to get that one over. Check that. That's Fowler. This one gets across them by Peyton Downs for Fargo Oak Grove. Wyndmere Lidgerwood middle here with Pitts as she gets it across on the third. This is going to be tipped, an aggressive tip. This one joust at the net, won by Pitts, but the Grovers get it back over after the dig there by Christensen. Pitts with another opportunity. She is blocked at the net. And now Pitts will have another chance with the tip. Machai is there. This one dump kill opportunity kept alive by the Warbirds on the longest volley of this first set. Here goes Fargo Oak Grove. Middle, Olsen for the kill. Ella Olsen, the junior, with her 3rd kill of the match. 20-18 here for Fargo Oak Grove. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with 1 timeout remaining here in the first set. The Grovers have both. Service by Peyton Downs. Emerson Johnson sets up Pitts for the kill. Now 20-19. Carolyn Pitts with her 7th to match Gracie Kaczynski here. Big point upcoming here. Chance to tie at 20 with Kiara Johnson at the service line. Goes to Weber. There is going to be Christensen. Sets up, and that is the best offense that we've seen by the Grovers here this late Monday afternoon. And the point is going to be awarded to Ella Olsen. Give Christensen the assist. Really quick offense, and the Grovers now 4 points away from taking set number 1. That one's hit down the line. Wyndmere Lidgerwood will set it up, and they'll get it over on the third by Vosburg. Coming up middle here for the Grovers after the hit by Balmy. This one will be with Pitts in the middle. She's able to tip it over. Good sprawl attempt by the Grovers into the back here for Oak. Grovers are able to get it over on the third with Autumn Kramer. Coming up is Pitts to the back left corner. Kept alive in the back by Olsen. Dump kill opportunity. Pitts says not today, and then there's no communication. The point is awarded to Fargo Oak Grove. Now 22-19. Grovers 3 points away from taking and claiming set number 1 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Serve on the way here by Fargo Oak Grove. Wyndmere Lidgerwood back set. Pitts cross scored over the double block for the kill. Pitts with her 8th kill here of the match. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the aforementioned Pitts, just the junior, 6'3", saw why she was a region all-region team last year as a sophomore, and why she's more than likely going to get there again as a junior. Nicely done here for the Grovers. Back set Ellie Machaya earns the point. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll have a substitution here as Pitts will come out. Wyndmere Lidgerwood will bring Jacqueline Gonkler, the sophomore, to play back row here for the Warbirds. Serve on the way. That one will be out of play, and the Warbirds will earn it. Second service error here by Fargo Oak Grove. And Wyndmere Lidgerwood with a chance now at the service line to come on here with Emerson Johnson. Into the middle, dug out by Peyton Downs. Outside is Kramer, hits one into the net, and the Warbirds now lead it and trail it, by a point. Kind of Hestel and pacing on the sideline here. We'll see where they go. Serve here for the Warbirds. Grover's looking for the dump kill by Christensen, and she'll get it after the deflection, 24-22. Substitution here for Fargo Oak Grove as Azana Lucian will come on with the set point here in set number 1 for Fargo Oak Grove. Service upcoming. Lucian back left corner. Warbirds here. Set up middle. Kaczynski through that double block. Kept alive by the Grovers. Weber with the bump. Outside here. That'll be out of play on the hit here. And the Warbirds now with a chance to tie after the hit by Peyton Downs. Service upcoming for Wyndmere Lidgerwood in Vosburg at the service line. This one will be to the back. Weber is there. Christensen sets up outside here. Downs out of play. No touch at the net. And we're knotted at 24 apiece. Let's see if we get a timeout here. We do. Timeout on the floor. Tied at 24 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on your live event.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. That's our 10th tie of the first set. Our first since it was 15-15. The Grovers built a 3-point lead at one time during that 15 to now 24 to tie, but the Warbirds with a chance to come on and come back and take set number 1 here as the number 5 seed. Both teams with one timeout remaining. Service on the way here by McKenna Vosburg. Serve this one, Weber, and that's going to be the first ace here for the Warbirds tonight. Vosburg earns the ace, and the Warbirds now with a set point opportunity. Vosburg had a little steam on that one. Does it again, now goes short. Weber can't get the pancake, and the Warbirds take set number 1 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 26-24 for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. We're back with our set recap, brought to you by Hunter Insurance next.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris or Jack today by stopping up by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or call Chris at 701-866-8299 or dial up Jack at 314-566-7995 at Hope Glass.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
We continue here as we get to our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap between Fargo Oak Grove and Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Wyndmere Lidgerwood takes the first set 26-24 behind 8 kills by Carolyn Pitts. Also 7 by Gracie Kaczynski and the ace by McKenna Vosberg. The Warbirds with 0 service errors. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, 2 service errors, 3 aces. They were led by Autumn Kramer with 6 kills, and Ella Olson had 4 here for Fargo Oak Grove. That is our Hunter Insurance set recap. Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. Here in this one, it's Fargo Oak Grove and Wyndmere Lidgerwood in Enderlin as the Grovers and the Warbirds trying to advance to tomorrow night's semifinals here on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here in the booth. We'll get to some of the out-of-town scores as those continue to trickle in from across the state of North Dakota here today for region play. Thompson sweeps Spark River, Fortville, Lincoln, 3-0. They will advance and play the winner of Grafton, Hatton, Northwood. Region 2 volleyball also on YourLiveEvent.com. Matches starting later today here in Region 3. Morlich, Marion, South Border. We'll get to some others across the way. To start set number 2 here, where does Wyndmere Lidgerwood go? Where they go to Pitts, and they almost get the kill. This one outside, pushed across back left corner. Good placement here by Peyton Downs. Coming up middle, Pitts through the block. Out of play, no touch at the net, and the point is awarded here to Fargo Oak Grove. So the Grovers start with the lead here in the second set. Service upcoming here for Taylor Christensen. Down to an E goes Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Outside is Pitts. Off the block for the kill. And we're knotted at 1 apiece. Just feel like it's going to be pulling teeth, if you will, a little bit, to say that both of these teams very evenly matched, that you don't really expect one or the other to go on a 7-8-9-0 run. Might be 2-3 points, and then here comes a side out and need to get 2-3 points again. Battle of maybe some mini runs. Here comes Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Pitts looking for the dump kill. Covered nicely by Fargo Oak Grove. Back set Machaya here. Cross court. Nice sprawl attempt in the back by Kiera Johnson. Then volleyed over on the third with Hannah Fowler. Here's Fargo Oak Grove outside into the net by the hit of Peyton Downs, and the Warbirds take back-to-back points. Still to come here later tonight, the Kindred Vikings and the Richland Colts. They'll play in our nightcap, but our next match following 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one, Central Cass and Hankinson. Pitts with a monster block after the hit by Olson. This one volleyed over then on the third. Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Pitts look out with the change-up kill, and she's already in double digits now with 10 for the Warbirds. Service here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Oster on to serve, back left corner. That'll be out of play. And the Grovers will take the point. First service there for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. We'll also have EDC volleyball for you tomorrow with Josh Boyko and Joel Morgan at the Bruin Den in the Spartan Dome. Fargo North hosts Fargo Davies in a battle of 4 versus 5. Fargo South hosts the Shanley Deacons in a battle of 2 versus 7. in the EDC quarterfinals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Point here for Fargo Oak Grove. Good hit by Ella Olson, and we're knotted at 3 apiece. So very busy time of the year for high school volleyball, but that's what we like on your live event. Service there by the Grovers. That's going to be their third here of the match. Point is awarded to the Warbirds as they lead it now 4-3. Earlier here for Northern Cass, very balanced. Crockett, Jensen, Austin, Sand all had 5 or more kills for Coach Angie Johnson. We have a double hit on the Grovers. Point gets awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And we mentioned both these teams here for Oak Grove and Wyndmere Lidgerwood. They lost in straight sets earlier this season to Northern Cass. That's an ace on the way for the Warbirds, and the libero and Kiara Johnson, the second ace here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and they're putting a little distance and separation between them and Fargo Oak Grove. Johnson continues to serve down the other line. That'll be out of play, and the Grovers will gladly take it. But Oak Grove, they challenge themselves this season, playing a bevy of Class A teams, and one of them a very good Fargo South team to end the season as well. Ella Olson earns the ace here for the Grovers. That's her second. Fargo Oak Grove back within a point. They lost to Fargo South 3-1. Lost to Kindred in 5 at Kindred, then lost to Northern Cass to close out the season, as now we're knotted at 6 points apiece. 3 consecutive points here by the Grovers. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they've won 6 out of 7, playing awfully well down the stretch here for head coach Tanner Carlson and the Warbirds. Trying to make it 7 of 8 with a date with Northern Cass tomorrow night. Johnson gives it up to Pitts for the tip and kill. Oh, Pitts is very much putting a all-region type of caliber game together just here against Fargo Oak Grove, much to less what she's done throughout the season here. Service on the way. This one will be back left corner with Kramer. Christensen outside Kramer here. No block at the net, and she gave it a little bit too much. So it goes out of play now, 8-6. Autumn Kramer led the team with 6 kills in the opening set for Fargo Oak Grove. Kind of taking more advantage of some miscues by Wyndmere Lidgerwood here in the second set. Want a good kill on the way. Machaya. Instead, Kiara Johnson with a good pass. Here's Kaczynski with the tip. Kept alive by Machaya. Coming up middle, tip on the way for the Grovers, and Balmy for the kill. Point here for Fargo Oak Grove, as it's now an 8-7 contest. Serve on the way for the Grovers and Machaya. This one into the back. Johnson is there. Johnson with the set outside Kaczynski. Cross court. Weber with the diving effort. Christensen, well, she has a floor burn. And now it's the Warbirds. Kaczynski unable to get that one across, and we're knotted at 8 apiece. Tied at 1, tied at 3, tied at 6, and now tied at 8 here tonight in Enderlin in this second set. Service into the back. Warbirds here, where do they go? They'll go middle. Tip on the way. Blocked at the net after Vosberg. Looking to get that one across. Mari Balmy earns the block, and the Grovers take the lead now by 1. Service will continue here with Machaya, the junior, for Michaela Hestallins Grovers. Back left corner. There it's going to be Gaukler. Coming up middle, pushed over on the third by Vosberg. And a nice placement for the point. Tied at 9 apiece here. What are going to be the adjustments in a match that went 26-24 in the first set? And you very much expect it here in the second and throughout. As Emerson Johnson, the sophomore, will come on here. This one outside. Kramer over the double block for the kill. Really nice spot there by Autumn Kramer. She earns her 7th kill of the match, and the Grovers take a 10-9 lead. If you missed any of our coverage of Richland Maple River on Friday night, Northern Cass, and alongside Sargent County earlier today, go to yourliveevent.com. You can watch everything for free on demand, or subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can check out more information there as Kaczynski hits that one out of play, and the point goes to Fargo Oak Grove. A lot of games throughout the last couple of years here in the Red River Valley, Class B, Class A, Minnesota Section 8A, AA, and Company. This one is hit out of play. Service error here by Fargo Oak Grove. So again, any more information that you're looking for on matches or games, go to yourliveevent.com or Search us on social media for some highlights and more. Service here for the Warbirds. This one will come across on the hit here for the Grovers in Peyton Downs. Coming middle, this one volleyed over then on the third. Fargo Oak Grove will come middle here. That one hit into the net, and the Warbirds have tied this up at 11 apiece. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with Fosberg will come on and serve here. This one gets over on the second. Outside here on the hit. Great placement and find here for the Warbirds. Hannah Fowler gets into the kill column here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood for the 5'6" senior. And the Warbirds, more importantly, take the lead up by 1. Serve by the junior McKenna Vosberg. That's going to be a service error here for the Warbirds. Their third of the second set alone after going perfect in the first set. Still to come later tonight, 25 minutes after this game wraps up, Central Cass and Hankinson. The Squirrels, congratulations goes out to Tommy Butler's Squirrels as well for reaching the 11B championship. It'll be at 9:10 on Friday morning. Joel Morgan, Melvin Whitney Jr. on the call for that one here for an audio-only broadcast. Oak Grove, where they go, they'll come middle. Olsen covered nice in the back right corner by Gawkler. This one gets over then on the second by Johnson. Outside, trying to tip. Good placement, just couldn't get it over the net by Peyton Downs, and the point is awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Back and forth we go in a battle of 4 versus 5. Right now it's the 5 seed with the 1 point and 1 set advantage. Oak Grove outside, Peyton Downs down the line, covered nicely by Kiara Johnson. Middle pitch, look out! But this one covered back left corner by Lucian. Peyton Downs looking for the tip. Fowler is there. Kaczynski almost gets into the front row, and then Johnson able to push it over on the third on the bump. This one comes over the slide, down the line by Peyton Downs. Warbirds middle, Pitts with the tip, covered here by the Grovers, 10-foot line. Machaya outside, Peyton Downs with another tip, and there's the Warbirds again. Outside Fowler with the push, back left corner. Machaya gets there, Weber, this one across the net tight here for Ella Olsen. Middle, Pitts, look out for the kill! Longest rally of the second set goes to the Warbirds, and Pitts now has her 12th kill of the match. 14-12, timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Warbirds lead it by 2.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisberg. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Bank North providing our timeouts here tonight in Enderlin. Wyndmere Lidgerwood leads it 14-12 here over Fargo Oak Grove, as the Warbirds take set 124-26-24. We'll look to do the same here in set 2. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products from farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending. Always be heading in the right direction with Bank North. Warbirds 14-12 thanks in part to Pitts and Kaczynski here. That's the 1-2 combination so far for kills. Service on the way by the aforementioned Kaczynski as this one comes across. Fargo Oak Grove, they'll handle it here as Weber gets it over then on the third. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, as this one will be into the middle, hit over on the third on the way by Fowler. Fargo Oak Grove tipped across into the back corner. Warbirds here will handle it with Fowler blocked at the net. This one right at the net. Joust on the way, won by Fargo Oak Grove, and they'll have to get it over on the third by Johnson. The Grovers want a double hit, nothing granted. Winding up and hitting a hard one there was Ella Olsen. Wyndmere Lidgerwood keeps it alive, and they're going to get the deflection off the tip by Hannah Fowler. Warbirds now lead it 15-12. Service on the way here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Kaczynski. Kaczynski hits this one down the line. Fargo Oak Grove sets it up. This one going to get tipped across. Kaczynski is there. Warbirds looking for the dump kill. Now it's going to be with Fargo Oak Grove as they're able to get this one over. Here comes Wyndmere Lidgerwood with the push. Opportunity on the set here for Christensen. Back left corner, joust at the net. This one will come across, and it's won by Olsen and the Grovers. Ella gets the point here for Fargo Oak Grove on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Grovers trailing it by 2. Serve with Taylor Christensen. As this one will come across the net. Back set on the way, pushed over, and we're going to have a double hit here on Wyndmere Lidgerwood. So the Grovers will take the point now, trailing it by 1. Serve on the way here. As this one will come across with Taylor Christensen into the back. Wyndmere Lidgerwood outside Pitts down the line. This one outside over with Peyton Downs. There is Kiara Johnson. Backs it on the way for the Warbirds. Cross skit and a nicely spotted ball. Imari Jordy, the sophomore at 5'11", with the kill. 16-14. Here comes the Grovers, and Mariah Jordy. This one will come across here and hit over on the third. That was tight down the line. Lucian is there on the cover. Outside here for Peyton Downs. Blocked at the net, and that's going to be with the Warbirds here with Emerson Johnson. Point Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and thinking about maybe taking a timeout as Michaela Hestel, and instead she'll make a substitution here as Macy Tong will return to the floor. 17-14 Warbirds. Oak Grove has 1 timeout remaining. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they have 2 remaining here in this volleyball match. Service on the way for Oster. Olsen with a cannon of a hit in the middle, and that's exactly what the Grovers needed. Ella Olsen makes a 2-point deficit now for Fargo Oak Grove. The serve upcoming here for the Grovers as they'll make a quick substitution. Returning to the floor is Autumn Kramer. Peyton Downs will come to the service line here. Down by 2 for Fargo Oak Grove. Service. Outside Pitts over the double block for the kill. Give Emerson Johnson the assist. Pitts now at 13. And now it's 18-15 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Serve upcoming here for Kiara Johnson. Weber with the dig. This one coming middle. Look out, Olsen with an absolute facial. But we're going to have a net violation on Fargo Oak Grove. That one hurts the Warbirds. Hurts the Grovers. Because there was nobody at the net, and Olsen hit about a 100-mile-an-hour fastball across the net. Grovers here will try to recollect themselves quickly. Outside Kramer for the kill. And Kramer can get going. That's her 2nd kill of the set, her 8th in the contest. The Grovers down by 3. Oak Grove last led when it was 11-10. Serve upcoming by Olsen. Back right corner. This one high to the rafters. Johnson backs at Pitts. Over the double block. The cover can't get there quick enough. And Pitts continues to rack up the kills here tonight against the Grovers. As Kaczynski will come on and play front row now for Coach Tanner Carlson's Warbirds here. Wyndmere Lidgerwood trying to get up 2-0 in this Region 1 quarterfinal and break 9 consecutive seasons where they've lost in the Region 1 quarters. Back set. This one hit over on the hit there by Machaya. Middle is Kaczynski for the dump. Good sprawl attempt by Weber. 10-foot line pushed over them by Christensen. Here it comes. Over on the slide is Kaczynski. Fargo Oak Grove will come up with Kramer. Hits it into the back. There is going to be Kiara Johnson. Outside here, Vosberg tipped at the net. Kaczynski with a nice cover. Looking for the dump kill covered by Weber. Here's Christensen. Set up middle. Blocked at the net is Bolmy. But the Grovers keep it alive with Weber. A chance now for the Warbirds offensively. Where they go. Kaczynski through the triple block. Kept alive by Oak Grove. Outside Kramer blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Grovers again. Push back left corner. There's Johnson. Now it's with Emerson Johnson as Pitts with the dump. Weber hits over on the second. Can't get there with Taylor Christensen. And the point to the Warbirds and a timeout on the floor. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. The Warbirds have stretched it out here in the second set.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. 21-16, Wyndmere Lidgerwood leans over Fargo Oak Grove here in the Region 1 quarterfinals. In the Region 1 play-in match on Friday, the Warbirds and the Hankinson Pirates won in straight sets, while Sargent County defeated Enderlin in 5, and Richland, the lone road team, to win in 5 sets over Maple River. That was just a quick recap of the Region 1 play-in match again that happened on Friday. So after the timeout here, brought to you in part by Bank North, on to serve will be Pitts here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And Fargo Oak Grove sees an ace here by Pitts. Our first one of the match, and Wyndmere Lidgerwood leads at 22-16. Service on the way here for Pitts, and she is a problem no matter who goes up against her here on the volleyball court with that 6'3" and that long frame here for the Warbirds. Here's Emerson Johnson, middle, Kaczynski through the double block for the kill. And the Warbirds are 2 points away from going up 2-0 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitts on to serve. Fargo Oak Grove lost to Hankinson in the quarterfinals a season ago. Warbirds lost to Northern Cass in the quarterfinals. That's been one thing, though, for the Warbirds. Our fourth service there here in the set. Serve to come with Machaya for Fargo Oak Grove. The lefty, Ellie. This one will be back left corner. There's Gonkler. Emerson outside. Kraczynski hits that one into the net, and the Grovers get back-to-back points. Fargo Oak Grove, I feel like they need about 3-4 more points to really put some pressure here on the Warbirds late in the second set. Back left corner. That's going to be an ace. Machaya earns the 5th ace here for Fargo Oak Grove, the second in the set. And the Grovers now trying to hang around here in the second. Machaya will continue to serve. That goes in the back to Galkler. And then they just got a volleyed over. A chance for the Grovers here to use it offensively. Christensen set outside. Kramer tip, and that one is going to get over. Nicely done by the libero and Kiara Johnson. Outside Kramer again pushes it back left corner. Johnson is there. Now it goes to Emerson Johnson Kaczynski into the back on the dig by Peyton down. Set up middle after the hit by Bolmy. Here comes the Warbirds outside Vosburg as this one is kept alive here for Fargo Oak Grove. Kramer outside back left corner. Wyndmere Lidgerwood gets it over somehow with Gonkler on the sprawling attempt. Dump kill opportunity is going to be into the net, and a point for the Grovers and Taylor Christensen. And a timeout, Tanner Carlson will break with them. The Grovers making a little bit of a comeback here late in the second on your live events.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors, including our timeout sponsor, Bank North, a host of others that you see on the screen throughout this volleyball tournament. Without them, we would not be able to be here, and it's been a lot of fun in Enderlin so far here for match 2 of 4 here on your live event. After the timeout, Wyndmere Lidgerwood will have one remaining, but right now it's been 3 consecutive points, make it 4 consecutive points here for the Grovers. Kramer gets this one across for the kill. I'll make it 5 consecutive points now for Fargo Oak Grove, as they're inching closer. Last time we were tied was at 12 apiece. Grovers to serve again. Back left corner, Gonkler with the pass. Johnson outside here, tipped on the way. Covered by the Grovers. Coming up middle. Bolme back right corner, in for the kill. Bolme throwing darts here for the Grovers. And Pitts will come on here as Gonkler will come out, and a chance for Oak Grove to tie here in this second set. As they'll make sure they got everything taken care of as Cale Hamry. A little bit of, not what sure that was, but he comes on the floor, makes sure no one's able to come there. Outside Kaczynski with the kill. You throw Pitts in, little eye candy. Kaczynski had a wide open lane. She's got her 9th kill, and now it's a set point opportunity for the Warbirds. To serve, here is Emerson Johnson, and the Warbirds just need one. Johnson into the back there is going to be Weber. Fargo Oak Grove goes outside here. Kramer, was there any touch or was it down the line? They're going to say no touch, and the point is going to be awarded to Wyndmere Lidgerwood 25. Oh, check that. There is going to be a touch, and the point will go to Fargo Oak Grove here after the kill by Kramer. I was looking around to see if one of our officials would have it, and they did at the very end, so the point is going to be awarded. And the Grovers with a chance here with a set point for the Warbirds, but a chance to tie here for Fargo Oak Grove. This one will get over. Where do the Warbirds go? They go Kaczynski, short, Weber, and Kaczynski earns the kill. And Wyndmere Lidgerwood earns set number 2 by a final of 25-23 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Warbirds looking for the sweep. Grovers looking to stay alive when we return.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we continue here on our on our set recap, Hunter Insurance Agency provides you our set recap here. And in the second set, Oak Grove had 2 service errors. Wyndmere Lidgerwood had 4. So far, 3 aces by the Warbirds. You have 5 by Fargo Oak Grove. The Warbirds led by Pitts with 14 kills, 10 by Kaczynski. Fargo Oak Grove led by 10 with Autumn Kramer and 6 so far with Ella Olson. Set 1 went to the Warbirds 26-24. Set 2 went to the Warbirds 25-23. That is our set recap here on your live event, brought to you in part by our friends with Hunter Insurance Agency. Give them a call today or check out Johnny Jorgensen in person in Harwood. For more information, again, go to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Region 1, Region 2 volleyball tournaments here this afternoon. Also throughout tomorrow and Thursday here on your live event. We'll see what our first semifinal brings at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Can it be Wyndmere Lidgerwood, or will Oak Grove make a storming comeback here? Push back left corner to start this third set with Ellie Machaya. This one gets over on the third with Pitts. Now for Fargo Oak Grove. Backs it on the way. Pushed across back right corner there by Machaya. Coming up middle here is Pitts for the tip. Machaya is there. Christensen to the outside now for McKenna, and that'll be out of play. Point will go to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds take the point. Service upcoming here. This will be over on the serve, outside for the Grovers, pushed over on the tip by Machaya. This one punched across then for Fargo Oak Grove, saying up middle down the line for the kill is going to be Olsen. Give the assist there to Christensen. Ella Olsen earns the kill, and Oak Grove will need a lot more of that coming up here throughout this third set and possibly even longer. After this match gets done, whenever it does get done, give about 25 minutes between the second and our third set. That'll be between Central Cass and Hankinson for a third match. Joust at the net, one over on the side of the Warbirds, and now Pitts able to get this one across on the third. Fargo Oak Grove middle, Olsen tip and kill. Ella Olsen with both kills here for Fargo Oak Grove as they lead it now 2-1. Serve upcoming here for the Grovers. At the 10-foot line goes Wyndmere Lidgerwood outside. Pitts down the line for the kill. Pitts now with a kill in every set, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Serve to come here by Kiara Johnson for the Warbirds. Trying to get to 21-1, 21-11 on the season with a win here tonight. Oak Grove will hit one down the line with Kramer. We saw a lot of that in the first set by Kramer. She had 6 kills in the first, 11 so far in this match. And the Grovers will get back the serve here for Fargo Oak Grove. Ella Olsen will come on here into the back. Grovers, 10-foot line outside Vosberg, off the block for the kill. McKenna Vosberg earns her first kill here of this third set. We're tied at 3, very reminiscent to the first, second, and third. Well, it took a little while for one team to try to get in rhythm. That one will be out of play for the Warbirds, their first service error of this match. And now it's 4-3 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Machaya, that'll come up short here on the hit by Johnson. Outside Kaczynski for the kill as she splits the pair of Grovers. Kaczynski hit that one right on the money, and we're knotted at 4 apiece. Serve to come here to Wyndmere Lidgerwood and Emerson Johnson as she will toe the service line for the Warbirds. Trying to do something they haven't done in nearly a decade, and that's get to the Region 1 semifinals. Christensen sets Balmy with the hit. Pitts is there to get that one over. Christensen looking for the dump kill, gets it. Taylor Christensen now with 5 kills here in the match, and the Grovers are up by a point in a must-have set here for Fargo Oak Grove. If they lose, their season comes to an end, and they'll finish with 15 wins and 16 losses. Service here for the Grovers into the back. Warbirds will come up middle here with Kaczynski back left corner. That's going to be in there off the deflection for the point. Kaczynski's been 1A, if you will, if just number 1 has been Carolyn Pitts. Gracie Kaczynski with 12 kills here, and we're knotted at 5 apiece. Service upcoming here for the Warbirds, as this would be with McKenna Vosberg. Vosberg will hit that one off the top of the ribbon. This one outside for Macy. Tong does a good job adjusting on the cross-court hit. This one comes across now with Fowler, and Weber has to run into her own bench. Runs out of real estate, and the Warbirds will take the point now at 6-5. Serve here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood with McKenna Vosberg as she will come on into the back. Fargo Oak Grove, they'll set up middle here. Macy Tong going cross-court on the hit. That'll be out of play. Really good placement, but that one out now 7-5. Serve coming here for the Warbirds. As this will be with Vosberg, back left corner. There is Lucian for the Grovers. Macy Tong gets one over on the third. Back set, tipped across. Weber is there. Kaczynski, this one comes right back across after the really good dig by Machaya into the 10-foot line by Pitts. Fargo Oak Grove outside. Tong again, back right corner there for the Warbirds is Vosberg. Middle, Kaczynski. There is Machaya, Christensen, and Tong hits one into the net, and the Warbirds take the point now at 8-5. Largest lead for the Warbirds here in this third set. Closeout set from a Wyndmere Lidgerwood point of view for the Grovers. It's been close, 26-24 and 25-23 that they've lost. There's been a point here, a point there that could really change the outcome of what we've already seen, as the Grovers will have Weber on the service line. Weber will come on to serve into the back. Pitts is there. Johnson middle. Kaczynski pulls the ripcord for another kill. Kaczynski now with 13 on the evening, and the Warbirds regain their 3-point edge here in the third set. Serve to come with Kaczynski. Fargo Oak Grove, they're coming middle. Olsen off the block, went one-on-one with Pitts, and Ella Olsen wins that battle as she's nearing the double-digit mark for kills in this volleyball match. Fargo Oak Grove, a team that has given some teams some challenges this season. They went 4 sets with the Warbirds earlier this year. Oak Grove did end up winning that at Wyndmere Lidgerwood, but the Warbirds looking to return the favor here, as just falling down and running out of real estate was Christensen. A good attempt by Lucian to try to keep the point going, unable to do so, and the Warbirds now back up by 3. Very reasonable. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North on your live event.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC. If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris or Jack today by stopping up by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or call Chris at 701-866-8299, or dial up Jack at 314-566-7995 at Hope Glass.
After the timeout here by Fargo Oak Grove, they'll have one remaining, as Wyndmere Lidgerwood will come on and serve after the timeout here. This one at the 10-foot line. Christensen goes outside, pushed across, then on the way by Machaya for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Pitts will get this one over on the third. Short Tong is there. Christensen set up middle. Olsen blocked at the net by Pitts. Christensen outside. Tong gets one across, and a really good placement by the senior, Macy Tong. And the Grovers get the point. See what the adjustments will be after the timeout for head coach Michaela Hestall in here. As Fargo Oak Grove needs to win the third, needs to win the fourth to get to an ever-decisive fifth set. So far in this volleyball tournament, we've had 5 matches, including the opening round match on Friday. It's either went 3-love or it's gone 3-2. 3 of them have been straight sweeps. 2 of them have gone 5. So if you go by that math, you'd say that this will end up the same with how the volleyball tournament has gone so far. Pitts does a good job contouring her body in midair and pulls it for the kill here for the Warbirds. That's just been the question. Who has the answer with Pitts when she gets not to the back but to the middle? Particular times. Tanner Carlson trying to give Carolyn an opportunity to maybe catch a little bit of a break when it goes into the back row. Kramer there with the kill here for Fargo Oak Grove. She's got 12. And when she's been at the front, Wyndmere Lidgerwood has done a really good job here tonight, finding her or Kaczynski. Emerson Johnson backs at Pitts, volleys this one over, a chance for the Grovers to use it. Christensen set up middle, Bolmy over the double block. Johnson is there, but we're going to have a net violation here on the Warbirds. Grovers earn the point, down by 1. Region 1 volleyball tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. We had it last season as well in Castleton. Northern Cass won over Central Cass in the championship. Then third place went to Hankinson over Richland a season ago. And Pitts right now earns the kill for the Warbirds. Tomorrow night we'll have both games. Our coverage starts at 5:30 for semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 will finish after that. Then barring the weather on Wednesday, third place will be underway at 5:30, and then championship will follow after that on Thursday night on Your Live Event. This one comes under the hit by Machaya, able to get it over on the third. All the Warbirds in the back. This one comes over the double block on the hit by Kramer. Emerson Johnson, middle, Kaczynski through the double block for the kill. Kaczynski with her 4th kill of the set, her 14th of the match, and the Warbirds lead it by 3. 13-10 Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And the Grovers again have already used one of their 2 timeouts. Pitts to serve. This one might be an ace, and it is. Pitts with her 2nd ace of the match, now 14-10 Warbirds. Serve will continue here by Wyndmere Lidgerwood. As Pitts comes back to the service line here. Back right corner, Weber there with the dig. This one set up middle, Bolmy into the back. There is Kiara Johnson. Pitts from the back row out of play, and the Grovers, a much needed side out here, will earn the serve down by 3. Ellie Machaya, the junior setter. Fargo Oak Grove with 4 seniors on this year's roster. Machaya to serve back left corner to Gaukler. This one comes across. This one hit over by Vosberg. Oak Grove outside Kramer. That'll be over, and no touch. Point is awarded to the Warbirds. Wyndmere Lidgerwood 10 points away from the sweep here tonight over the number 4 seed Fargo Oak Grove Grovers to get to the region semifinals. That'll be in for the ace. 16-11 right in front of the Grover bench and the Grover fans here in Enderlin. And actually, they're going to say, no, it was not an ace. The point will be awarded to Fargo Oak Grove, so excuse me. The head official will say, nope, saw it from my advantage point, not there. And the Grovers with Azana Lucian catch a break here and a chance to come to the service line where Lucian does have 1 ace of her own. Johnson to Johnson, back set to Vosberg, and that's for the kill. McKenna Vosberg here makes it 16-12 Warbirds. And the Warbirds earn a couple more points here. They're going to put some distance between them and Fargo Oak Grove in this third set. Macy Tong with the dig. Christensen backs at Bolmy, back left corner for the kill. Give Christensen the assist, give Bolmy the kill, and the Grovers back within 3. So Warbirds were able to do in the second set. They got up 20-16 and 23-16. Oak Grove made it interesting, but got themselves by too much in a hole and unable to come back. Kaczynski blocked at the net, out of play. Kaczynski earns the kill here for the Warbirds. She has 15, Pitts has 17 for the 1-2 combination here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And the Warbirds will continue to serve here with Kaczynski. This one into the back. Weber is there. 10-foot line set up middle. This one power tip across. That'll be with Ella Olson. She's got 10 kills. And the Grovers, on that, so to speak, hill to climb over has been 3 here in this set. Down 8-5, 10-7, 13-10, 14-11, and so forth for Fargo Oak Grove. Pitts able to push it over. Fargo Oak Grove. Pitts will be one-on-one down the line. Good job covering it there for Lucian. Christensen looking for the dump kill. Pitts gets blocked at the net, hits it right back over across. Another chance for Pitts. Why not? It's Pitts' world, and we're just living in it. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th time is the charm for the Warbirds. It's almost like you're in the workout room and a timeout on the floor will break with them. Warbirds up by 4.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
After we return here from our Bank North timeout, the Grovers have none remaining. This one pushed over across here by Machaya. The Warbirds 7 points away. Pitts! And Oak Grove gets this one over on the 3rd by Christensen. Outside Vosberg. Kept alive again in the back row by the Grovers. Outside Macy Tong gets it across. Now a chance for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. They go outside after they hit by Fowler. This one comes across and we'll have a 4 hit here on Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And Fargo Oak Grove takes a point up by 3. So the Grovers down 18-15. They were down 18-15 as well in the second set. But at this juncture, it was when Wyndmere Lidgerwood went on to make a run. Grovers will try to change that around here with Peyton Downs at the service line. Back left corner. Wyndmere Lidgerwood outside Pitts. Through the double block, Weber hits this one high into the rafters here at Enderlin High School. Kramer trying to get the tip, unable to do so. Point is awarded to the Warbirds here. Post-game show whenever it does come. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises Precision Players or Play of the Match as well. That's all that come on our post-game, and we'll hear from some of the particulars in this one. For Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they'll come up middle, setting up Pitts through the block for the kill. 20-15 for the Warbirds, who can smell it here and trying to get to their first region semifinal in a decade. Service and the ace. Kiara Johnson, the 5th ace here for the Warbirds as a team. Wyndmere Lidgerwood trying to avenge a loss against the Grovers earlier this season, and Wyndmere Lidgerwood trying to last 9 seasons they've lost in the Region 1 quarterfinals. They don't want to make it 10. Good placement on the way here by the Grovers, and a must-have-it, must-need-it point here by Ellie Machaya. The Grovers, same situation as they were in the second set. They were down 21-16. They made a little bit of a rally, but fell short by 2, 25-23. Warbirds push this one across. There is Kramer. Christensen outside here. Kramer over the block of Pitts. This one comes Johnson outside. Here's Vosberg into the back. This one tight at the net by Christensen. Blocked by Pitts, who is ready for the dump kill. Running out of real estate there was Christensen, and Pitts was ready for that one as she earns the block and the point. Warbirds now 3 points away. Service here by Pitts. Into the back. When she's been in the back, that's when the Grovers have had some success, but Pitts earns the ace. Her 3rd of the match, and 23-16. The Warbird faithful across the way can feel it. Service here for Pitts and Wyndmere Lidgerwood. This one down the line. Weber is there. 10-foot line. Christensen back set. That's Machaya, and that is going to be over. Grover's trying to dump, and that's going to be the kill. Balmy earns her 4th. 23-17, and the Grovers need a run right now. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at the service line is Ellie Machaya. Machai gets this one across. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, they're going to go outside. Kaczynski over the double block, kept alive by Fargo Oak Grove. Outside here is Kramer through that double block off of Kaczynski for the point. Autumn Kramer with 13 kills now for the Grovers. Serve continues by Fargo Oak Grove. Emerson Johnson to the middle here. This one tipped in, a really good placement by McKenna Vosberg. That's her third kill, and the Warbirds have match point. Match point here for the Warbird faithful, who are making some noise and standing on their feet. Serve upcoming for Emerson Johnson, the sophomore, into the back to Downs. Christensen set up middle. Bolmy with the tip. Carolyn Pitts there. This one pushed across by Emerson Johnson, and that's going to do it. The Warbirds sweep Fargo Oak Grove, and for the first time in a decade, Wyndmere Lidgerwood is heading to the Region 1 semifinals tomorrow night against a top seed in Northern Cass. Our post-game show is coming up next here on your live event.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation. Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney Wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
As we come back now on our post-game show, joining us is, well, one of the big hitters with Gracie Kaczynski and Carolina Pitts here joining us on our post-game show. And first and foremost, congratulations on the win. When you guys got going early, you had to earn it here against Fargo Oak Grove. A tough first set, a tough second set, but once you were able to fend off the Grovers a little bit in the second, when you got to the closeout set, what's kind of going through your mind as a player?
I think it's crazy. I think that we really came out tonight. I think we really worked as a team. That definitely wasn't given to us. We definitely worked as hard as possible for that.
And then in the back row there, Kiara Johnson. I mean, she just kept a lot of balls up here tonight in the back row.
She was crazy tonight. She had a great game.
What's it like when you're able to get, obviously, Gracie involved, but McKenna and Hannah, when you can get them involved as well, they earn some kills. What does that do for this team?
That really brought us all together tonight. I was really happy to see everyone come together as a team. We really wanted this win, so I think everyone coming together like that was amazing.
Hey, last thing for you, what does it mean for this program to get to the Region 1 semifinals? I know it's been like the hill that climbs them in the quarters for quite some long. What's it mean to advance here in the Region 1 tournament?
It means so much, and I'm sure tomorrow is going to be a great game, and we're going to bring all that we got, just like we did tonight.
Hey, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
We'll go from there to head coach Tanner Carlson here again. That's Caroline Pitts with us here, the junior middle hitter. We had her down for almost 20 kills. Gracie Kaczynski with 15 as well, Tanner.
Yep.
I mean, that's a law firm right there, I think, between those two. What about those two particular players that impressed you here this afternoon?
Gracie and Caroline, they are two of the most talented middles since I've been coaching.
we've relied on them all season, and they really stepped up big tonight. I'm very proud of. They ended up triple blocking both of them, and they were able to find the open spot still. So I'm just very proud of what they were able to accomplish tonight.
What does it mean for this program to earn the win for the first time in nearly a decade to get to the Region 1 semifinals? I know this has been the hill to climb over. You guys have been close in some years, but Tanner, what does it mean to get over that hump now?
I guess I didn't even know it was a decade. It's been the first time since I've been coaching. This is my fourth year. I didn't know it was that long since we've won a round 1 region game. So I think I'm just massively proud of these girls. This is a team, we won 6 matches last year. I think we were the 9 seed, ended up winning over 20 games this year, becoming the 5 seed. I know we're insanely talented. I'm just very proud of the girls, very proud of the hill they were able to climb. This past week we struggled against a really hot Richland team. They came out firing. We ended up falling on 3-0. Took that to heart and decided to attack this week, and we're able to get the W tonight.
Final thing for you, Tam, before we let you go. You know you got number 1, the Goliath, so to speak, on the block coming up tomorrow, but what's the next 24 hours going to be like for this program to get ready for a team against Northern Cass? More importantly, no matter what happens tomorrow, you got 2 more matches here this season with this unit.
Yeah, Northern Cass, they're a great team. We ended up falling to them last year in the regional tournament. I've heard the saying go around, third time's a charm. We've played Northern Cass twice, lost to them in the regular season, then once in the tournament. So who knows? Third time's a charm could be the thing for us.
Hey, Tanner, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Best of luck here tomorrow against Northern Cass.
Thank you.
That again, Tanner Carlson joined us here on the post-game show as Wyndmere Lidgerwood picks up the win. We'll continue after this on your live event.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Tall Towers Aviation has proudly served the surrounding community around Page, North Dakota for 40 years. Tall Towers Aviation is a commercial application business that has a team of aerial applicators, ground sprayers, Ray hybrid seed sales, and a full-time crop consultant. They're dedicated and committed to offering the best services year-round. Give Tall Towers Aviation a call today at 701-668-2302. That's 701-668-2302.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
As we continue here, again, your final, Wyndmere Lidgerwood able to pick up the 3-0 win over the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers here in the region quarterfinals. Let's take a look at our Enbridge Energy player of the game in this one. Enbridge Energy, tomorrow's happening right now more than ever. The world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Well, Carolyn Pitts, again, with 19 Gracie Kaczynski with 15. They are the 1A, 1B here in this one. Of Fargo Oak Grove, they were led by Autumn Kramer with 13 kills. Ella Olson had 10, but the 1A, 1B Enbridge Energy player of the game goes to Carolyn Pitts and Gracie Kaczynski here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Again, it's been 9 straight seasons they lost in the quarterfinals, but that now has been abolished. They will go up against a team that they lost in the quarters last year in Northern Cass tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Wyndmere Lidgerwood now 21-11 on the season. The Grovers will finish 15-16 on the year as we get to our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Match, and maybe some that don't get enough attention, but Kiara Johnson in the back row just did a phenomenal job keeping point after point, volley after volley allied here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. She is part of that on our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Match. Also from Fargo Oak Grove, Taylor Christensen. She finished with 5 kills, a number of assists in this one as well for Fargo Oak Grove. Those two are RDK Enterprises feature players of the match. RDK Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. They thank the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises and is your planter experts. For more information, visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. We'll put a bow on our post-game show. When we come back after this, the Warbirds are advancing with a 3-0 win over the Grovers.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Again, your final 3-0 for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds as they pick up the win over Oak Grove, and they avenge a opening loss earlier this season, 3-1 at the hands of the Grovers. So congratulations goes out to Tanner Carlson. We'll see Wyndmere Lidgerwood tomorrow. For Fargo Oak Grove, they finish 15-16 on the season. They will lose 4 straight to close out the year with losses in 4 to South, 5 to Kindred. They are swept by Northern Cass and swept here by the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. For Fargo Oak Grove, back-to-back seasons now that they've fallen in the region quarterfinals here for Fargo Oak Grove, but seniors playing their last game. Macy Tong, also Julia Kellerman. You had Ava Weber and alongside Zana Lucian here playing their final game for Fargo Oak Grove. So Northern Cass beat Sargent County 3-0. The Warbirds beat Fargo Oak Grove 3-0. What will we have next? Coming up on YourLiveEvent.com tonight, it's Central Cass and Hankinson next in about 20 minutes from the first serve, and then it's Kindred and Richland in the nightcap. Thanks to Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks to our sponsors as well. Again, your final 3-0, 25-26-24, 25-23, and 25-18 Warbirds over Fargo Oak Grove in the Region 1 quarterfinals.